T. Not another week until February that we don't have football on the television screen. And even though it's preseason football, I chugged 18 beers and screamed at the television all day today. I was very excited about it. Joe Burrow on the very first drop back of the preseason. What happened?
Open up your eyes, T.
Brother, he was taken down.
Don't blink,
as you see
T.
right here, drops back, and he was sacked.
Don't blink,
on the very first drop back of preseason. It was a bit of a rough showing offensively for the Bengals, who I think a lot of people are expecting to have a top 5 type unit this season. They also fumbled twice on the same play here. No, you see right there, look, fumble, dribble. I understand it's just the preseason, but it's football, and I need things to talk about. Are you guys concerned about these Cincinnati Bengals?
I'm not. All right, look, PrizePicks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the easiest way to win cash while you're watching games. Here's how it works. You pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you lock it in. That's it. No spreadsheets, no nonsense. If player picks aren't your thing, you can also pick teams now. Winner, spread, total, all in the same app. Team picks are live in 30 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Florida. Most importantly, new users use code Speakeasy. $5 gets you $50 in lineups for free. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. Because remember, the Detroit Lions, they traded for Myles Garrett this year, and he was coming up. Oh, wait. That was the Rams. But I'm not, though, because Aiden Hutchinson plays for the Lions, and Aiden Hutchinson's wait, they're playing the backups. Hell yeah, I'm concerned. I told TJ this. I've been told TJ this. You go out there with your starters, mind you, because you want to prove a point. Orlando Brown, Zeus at left tackle, Joe Burrow there, Chase Brown behind him, T. Higgins on the outside, Jamar Chase on the other outside. You go out with your starters versus the Detroit Lions backups. Backups. And Joe Burrow, first pass attempt, sack. We didn't even talk about the last possession that Joe Burrow had, of which it was third down, and he got pressured, throwaway. That is what I'm supposed to be intimidated by? Come on, Acho. It's the first preseason game, bro. The offense is rusty. The Raiders didn't know that. Kirk Cousins went 5 for 6 in a tug. The Cardinals didn't know that. Their quarterbacks collectively started about 15 for 15. So Joe Burrow, they're the only offense that was rusty against backups. It wasn't even Aiden Hutchinson that got the sack, mind you. Of course I'm worried. I've been saying this. I'm not going to believe the Bengals lie. What they say about a tiger and their stripes, can't change them. I'm not going to believe the Bengals lie. Joe Burrow is an incredible talent. Bengals haven't made the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, 3 years in a row. I'm also not going to believe this lie of this Bengals defense being turned around and turned over. No, the Bengals are the Bengals until proven otherwise. Joe Burrow is him. Jamar Chase is him. T. Higgins is him. Everyone else is not.
You still think the Bengals gonna make the playoffs, though? Yeah. After all that, you still think we making the playoffs, though? You see what I'm saying? We still gonna make the playoffs, though. Okay.
Get on them, TJ.
It's the preseason. Had we gone down in 3 plays and scored a touchdown, does that mean the Bengals are winning the Super Bowl? Everybody would have said, it's the preseason. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. You think Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and those guys want to play this game? No. In that first play of the game, I mean, the Lions were they brought 7. They rushed 7. So
don't let him lie to you.
Go back to the first play. They rushed 7.
Here's viewers.
Tell me where I'm lying at.
Tell me where I'm lying at. Call this man out for lying. Not even a rush. I don't need that right now, Joe. You're
7
lying
guys.
this. I've been in these locker rooms because I specialize in preseason games.
Okay, yeah.
If there's one thing Emmanuel Acho is an all-pro at,
a preseason player.
I specialize in these preseason games.
He is the preseason.
See, you know this. If the starters play in the preseason, especially on offense, the speech before the game went something like this. Hey, I'm going to give y'all 2 series. If it's clean, if it's perfect, I'm just going to give y'all 1. Let's go out there. Let's march down the field. Let's get it in the end zone. Our season starts now. Our season doesn't start in 4 weeks. Our season starts now. Everybody's been writing us off. Everybody's been counting us out. Haven't made the playoffs 2 years in a row. That's what everybody's saying. Offense, go out there and get it done. Burrow, you got the same offensive line for the first time in back-to-back years. Jamar, T, Chase, go out there and show them what we're all about. It wasn't, hey, y'all, it's preseason.
Man, I guarantee if Zach Taylor said some shit like, no way, Zach Taylor.
I you know this.
No way.
Hey, you don't play starters in the preseason unless you want to prove a point.
I wish my
coach.
Am I
lying?
I used to play in the preseason.
You don't play start, not all of them.
I wish my coach would say our season starts today in the first preseason game.
After
this is
Bengals
what they,
losing 3 years in a row.
This is what they will say is, this is the first time we get to finally go against somebody else.
Of course, they'll say that too.
Let's make the most of it. Let's get out there. Let's be efficient.
No, they're saying that to me.
Because
they're saying that to Emmanuel Achos. If Carson Palmer, you, and Chad were all going out, y'all aren't going out there, hey, let's make the most of it.
Man, Acho, I'm not even, like, no lie. I'm hoping we run the ball 3 times in a row, 3 and out, so I'm done. I'm like, I don't want the ball.
But here's what I know. See, you obviously watch it. You might have been with the kids. No,
I was watching it when I was driving my son to practice.
Here's what I was trying to figure out.
I shouldn't even say that.
I was driving my son to practice.
You were listening to it.
Yeah, I was listening.
Here's what I was trying to figure out, and this is why I know, for at least in this one time, first time in T's life, T's inaccurate. Here's why I know. The Bengals didn't call the game as though they didn't want to test the offense. That Joe Burrow sack was a 3rd and long. 3rd and long, if you don't want to test the offense, you just sit there and you run a delayed draw. You run a screen. You might run a tight end shovel pass. But if you're actually going to call long developing routes, allowing Joe Burrow the time to get sacked, you're trying to prove a point. You're not just going out there to like, all right, Joe Burrow, let's get a quick lather. Jamar, let's just get a quick lather. Let's just get a quick run in. The Bengals offense was trying to prove a point.
What point are the Bengals offense trying to prove when everybody knows they're a top offense? Everybody knows it. We don't have to prove anything. You know what we can do. We certified.
I think I'll also jump in here and give a correction. It wasn't his first drop back of the game. Actually, the first 2 plays of the game for the Bengals, Chase Brown 5-yard carry, second play 16-yard completion to Jamar Chase. Then they started a new down. Then he got sacked on that.
It wasn't bump when it was. It's just the fact that it happened.
That killed your drive.
His last drop back, I was watching the thing. That's all I was watching. His last drop back was a pressure, which is more concerning even to me than the sack. Sack could be, they brought pressure. Busted this, busted that. So you're telling me I saw a sack and a pressure in 2 drives versus Lions backups? Like, that is why, T, there's no way, please tell me you're lying. There's no way you could watch this game and not be concerned.
I'm not concerned.
Not even by Orlando Brown. At minimum, seeing Orlando Brown get beat. At minimum, be concerned about that. I'm
always, I wouldn't say concerned, pessimistic about the protection and our defense. Always.
Yeah. And this was the first one. This is the sack that.
They rushed 7 guys. They rushed 7 guys. Look at this.
Take it from the top.
Yeah.
Take it from the top. I know. I'm trying to. Y'all know in the Speakeasy, we're gonna try to teach y'all a thing or two. Let me see. Yeah, it wasn't a 7-man rush, T.
They were just adding. No. It was a 6-man rush.
5-man rush. They're a man.
No. That's a 6-man rush. The backer was coming until he seen the back releasing.
Yeah, but that's why I call it's not a rush. I have him in man. You feel me? Y'all view that as a rush.
Yeah,
I'm guarding him in man.
I view that as a help. The tight end can't help.
True.
So technically, it's one-on-one blocking across the board.
Yeah.
Somebody got beat. That always concerns me.
If you're getting beat by backups,
it wasn't like guys got beat right away. Joe's looking down the field to try to make a big play. Obviously, when you go a 2-receiver set, you're looking to take a shot. And Orlando Brown got beat. He got beat. And it's tough when Orlando Brown comes out and says, we have the best pass blocking offensive line in the league, and then you give up the first sack in the preseason.
Knowing Joe Burrow's injury history, knowing that's what made me so worried. I literally tweeted, I was like, okay, I've seen enough. Get Joe Burrow out the game.
Yeah, I would have run the ball, probably had Joe throw it 3 times, we're done.
But
3 times. All quick game.
And this is why, last point I'll make, obviously I want us to move on. This is why, T, I know the Bengals' approach was, and it might not have been, hey, offense, you have something to prove. But as a team, the Bengals have something to prove.
You think we're going to the playoffs? Oh, my God. You sit there and thought about that?
Joe could get hurt. Seeing this nonsense, like, Joe got sacked and pressured in probably 6 pass attempts.
By the Lions backups.
So you think we're going to the playoffs?
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all going to the playoffs.
Okay.
If y'all stay healthy.
But that's every team.
Yeah, but the difference is y'all have a fragile quarterback, and now given that y'all have a fragile quarterback, y'all have at least through 6 snaps a suspect offensive line. That's my issue. So that's why, like, if y'all stay healthy, dub it. Bro, I watch every time Joe gets touched. I'm like, no, not now, please, God, not now.
That's the concerning part about it, though, too. This is a quarterback that needs to be protected at the end of the day.
Look, you made it this far, so might as well go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and after that, hit the bell button to be notified anytime we go live or drop another video like this. You do not want to miss our content in this oversaturated market. Love. We'll see you soon.